I met an old man. I said, tell me your story.
Hello, friend. Are you well? Today, I want to talk about wellness. How often do you tend to your own wellness? Do you do it through self-care at the end of a long day? By eating nourishing meals? By practices that help you manage stress and overwhelm, like meditation? How about moving your body? Getting out in nature? Connecting to people or animals? Therapy? Journaling? Sleep? There are just so many ways to support your wellness journey in life. But what if you feel like you need to be doing it all? Then it can start to feel like wellness is another task to mark off of your to-do list. Be sure to stretch, be sure to meditate, be sure to journal, be sure to work out. Better get your money's worth out of all those essential oils you bought, so I don't know, make a relaxing oil and be sure to use it every day. I often start to feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the concept of wellness. In theory, I am devoted to wellness because I believe that we are capable of reaching a state of higher consciousness, purpose, and peace in life. I believe the healthier our whole body is, body and spirit, the more connected we become to ourselves, each other, nature, and the universe. And I think that all people are ultimately destined to make this discovery on our own individual paths, even if it takes 1,000 lifetimes. We are all moving toward whole body, whole being wellness. But in reality, that is pretty intense, am I right? Seriously, how the heck are normal folk like me supposed to achieve even a fraction of that with how crazy our own lives are? People need your time and energy. Your job needs your time and energy. Your personal goals and plans need your time and energy. Your kids need your time and energy. I often feel like every second of my day is reserved for something, and I can only give so many of them to wellness practices. So how exactly do you do it all and still have time for wellness? Well, you could get up at 4 a.m. and take 2 hours before the rest of the world wakes up. I've tried it, and it's not for me. You can squeeze it into the nooks and crannies of your day-to-day life, and I do this more than I like to admit. You can set aside some time on the weekend to hike or go to a yoga class or get a mani-pedi, which is all great. I love the initiative. But if you treat wellness like this, it's going to stay a collection of tasks on the never-ending ticker tape of your life forever. It will get swallowed, pushed to the next day, compromised, and rushed more often than not. So what then? Do we all quit our jobs and become monks so we can make wellness our life? Nah. I mean, sure, for some people, but for most of us, nah. The rest of us need to make a substantive change in the way we think about ourselves first, in order for the effects of it to trickle down into our day-to-day practices. Do you think of yourself holistically? I know I never used to. I thought about how to treat my body, and sometimes I thought about how to handle my mind and my emotions, but I was missing a big part of the equation: my spirit. My energetic body. I know it sounds like another woo-woo thing that hippies talk about, but I assure you it's a very real thing. Everything truly is energy. The energetics of the body influence you in every way you can imagine. Your thoughts, feelings, subconscious mind, physical movements and functions, your health, your ability to align with what you want in the world, it's all affected by energetics. And you have more control over your energetic state than you realize. Everything you do, everything you think, everything you eat, everything you intend, it all has energy built into it. You take energy in, You send energy to different parts of your body. You send energy out into the universe, and you either allow your own energy to flow, or you prevent it from flowing and cause stagnation and blocks within your energetic field. You can eat healthy foods, but if your mind is constantly repeating unhealthy mantras like, "You're useless, you're gonna fail, you'll never find someone," your spirit is going to remain unaligned and unwell. You start the journey to wellness by recognizing that wellness extends beyond your body to your whole being. So, for me, wellness comes down to choosing love. Falling in love with the world when I open the blinds every morning. Choosing love when I could easily give in to fear or hate or ignorance when in conversation with others. Being more loving with myself. Loving the food I put into my body. Loving the way my body feels when I move it. Discovering what I love to do and what fills me with love as I go about my day, and trying my best to do and incorporate those things into my life. I still have to go to work. Yes. Do I still have to drive in traffic to the office? Yes. Do I love those things? Not really. But I can fill them with love by doing them lovingly. I listen to an uplifting podcast or music that fills me up as I sit in traffic. I detach myself from feeling pressure to prove myself at my job and simply do it, knowing that I will do my best and appreciating all of the things that it provides for me and my family. I remind myself that moving slowly, taking time off from my to-do list, and allowing myself some grace when things don't get done is all part of wellness too. I don't always have time for yoga. I don't always eat healthy every day. Sometimes I don't practice what I preach and I fall victim to gossiping, or I have a day where I feel overwhelmed by all the things I haven't gotten done that week and I get major productivity guilt. I'm not perfect. And I'm still working on unprogramming deeply ingrained beliefs that I developed in my youth. But I want to lead with love, and when I do, I feel the difference. My days go smoother. My mind is clearer. My heart is lighter. And even if I'm busy, I'm not bothered by it. And I always find time to take little moments of calm and appreciation. The one thing I try to do every day, no matter what, is move my body. Most of us can't see the energetic field around us, and we often aren't conscious enough to feel how it's doing either, but it responds to us all the same. If you want to get your energy flowing, get unstuck, raise your vibration, and get outside of your mind, it's all possible by moving your body. Some practices I recommend for improving energetic flow to your whole being are yoga, qigong, EFT tapping, dance, stretching, and walking. I'll tackle other energy healing practices like Reiki in another video, but for now, I'll leave you with a simple prescription. Remember that wellness is not just taking care of your body, it's taking care of your whole being, mind, body, and spirit. And the first step in your wellness journey should be choosing love. Make that choice over and over again all day long. That's what's going to create lasting wellness in your life. And don't forget that the easiest way to start balancing your energy is by simply moving your body. I hope that this has been helpful to you. I'll talk to you next time. Be well.
Hi friends, here we are. It's a beautiful fall day outside. I just got back from a chiropractor appointment, and then I ran up to my local dairy where I get all of my milk. It's 5 minutes down the road, and they also sell fresh local eggs, and they sell local beef, and I have not been eating tons of meat lately, but every now and then I do like to have like a really well-sourced piece of meat. So I'll either buy local chicken from my farmer's market, even though I'm trying to stay away from chicken for the most part because hormones and blah blah blah. But anyway, beef is the one that I usually will go for if I'm gonna do meat. So this dairy has been awesome since I moved here because I'm able to get actually really well priced local beef, and it's not factory farm or anything like that. And yeah, I'll get like a really nice cut of steak and marinate and have like this beautiful steak for dinner. Or the one that I just got was a roast, and because it's fall, it is time to start roasting. And making some stews and pot roasts and just like really yummy gravy filled deliciousness with some vegetables and potatoes and carrots, and so I'm really excited for that. Tonight I am also making a butternut squash soup. A friend of mine gave me butternut squash from her garden, and so I'm gonna be cooking that up with some carrot and onion, and then I bake that, and then I mix it all with some chicken stock and some coconut milk, and that makes a really, really delicious butternut squash soup. So anyway, I'm just enjoying this beautiful fall day. I've taken some footage driving around. You know, fall has not been amazing so far. I've been a little underwhelmed by fall. Because I feel like our colors have been really muted and a lot of the leaves have already fallen, and yeah, it just seemed to happen really quick, and I am not prepared, and I have not enjoyed the fallness to the full extent. So I'm taking some time this week to really enjoy the fall. Taking walks in the woods across the street. I'm driving around the hillside and the farmlands behind my house. Really trying to slow down, look around, take some time to enjoy this weather, because it will not be like this for long, and then it is going to be winter before you know it. Yeah, this afternoon has been good. I feel really good now that I just got back from the chiropractor. This is not something I ever would have like invested time or money or effort into doing before maybe the last 2 years or so. But now that I'm much more in tune and like knowledgeable about how important energetics in your body are, I really want to make sure that I am allowing my body to like free itself of the places where I'm holding tension, and let those energetics flow, you know? Like, you gotta have that free pathway, and I've spent my entire life dealing with mild scoliosis that causes me some back pain, and I have really, really tight muscles on one side of my back. Listen to my chimes, they're so pretty. I love them. Yeah, my old mindset was very production based, so it was all about like, I've got this and this and this and this and this to do. It's all like housework or stuff for my actual job or research for a potential job in the future, or you know, family stuff, Riker stuff, and so like the only things I really left time for myself to do physically was like, you have to work out, and I was terrible at doing it on a regular basis, but I had that mindset, and I would go on walks because I've always been a walker, always. Walking is really important to me, but I never set aside time or thought about moving my body in ways that actually support my overall well-being, not just working out to lose my stomach pouch or make my nubbins smaller, but overall whole body and energetic wellness is not a concept that I ever took the time to really think about or contemplate in the past, and it's everything, you know, it really is everything. So now things like going to the chiropractor, doing yoga, tapping, things that see to the care of my entire well-being and my energetic well-being are becoming much more important to me, and I feel the difference so much. And then also other things like what I put in my body, getting more responsibly sourced eggs and milk and meat if I'm going to be eating meat, which I don't do tons of anymore. It's a much more holistic way of approaching wellness. And I can't even describe the change that it's made for me, but I feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my overall energy, how I function, how much anxiety I have, so much less anxiety, my overall contentment. And it helps me to remember that life is not just to be lived for productivity, and that we have such a precious gift here on earth in this body, and it's our responsibility to take care of all of it, head to toe and everything that surrounds it. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy a little bit more time outdoors on this beautiful fall day. We have some rain coming in right now, but that's all right. It's just divine outside. So Winnie's here. I'm here, and I'm going to, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. I'm trying to start some more energetic movement practices, such as Qigong. So I'm going to be looking into doing that maybe later this afternoon. Continuing some yoga. And tonight I'm probably going to cook up a delicious roast, and I am so thankful that I have the ability to just go 5 minutes down the road, and I don't have to go to a mass chain supermarket to buy a slab of meat from a cow who lived a sad life on a feedlot in Texas, because I've lived in Texas and I've seen those feedlots, and the energy around them is so tragic. I just don't want to do that anymore, so I'm trying to be more conscious, and I think it's a really good change. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See you later.